Hey, what's going on? Today I'm going to be talking about how do startups get funding, money, and just a few thoughts about this. Now, before I begin, down below you'll notice there's a link in the description. And if you do click on there, there's training, tools, special methods that can really improve somebody's sales when it comes to affiliate marketing online. Now, I'm in the middle of reading this book called The Power Broke by Damian John. He's the guy on Shark Tank who created the FUBU brand, right? And as you can probably already guess, he's kind of a fan of being broke. He's not a big, he doesn't really believe in like overfunding. He thinks overfunding is a bad idea, basically. Um, so I'm going to talk about where to get funding shortly, but I want to talk about the whole basis of money when it comes to startup and his whole psychology behind it, what he thinks about it, my own 2 cents too. But what he says when an entrepreneur takes on too much funding too early, it kind of sets the person for up like an artificial high. Lifts the person way up so much that they won't even see the bottom line. That makes a lot of sense to me. It's kind of like a person who's been given all this money, like a spoiled brat. They live in a different reality than somebody who's super broke. So it does make a lot of sense. What about you? He gives a good example here. Like, for example, say you're getting a startup going, and even say your startup business, whatever it is, we'll just keep it simple. We'll say it's in the clothing line, like what he did, because he actually, bought a bunch of machines and created his food boot brand at home. But say it's making $50,000 in sales, a year. We'll keep it really simple, right? 50,000, just so you get wrap your head around it. You want to grow the business and you have a number in mind. I don't know, maybe you're looking at the more manufacturing, marketing, and your number is not $200,000. And that's going to really, grow the business a lot. You decide that for $200,000 will net your investor 30% stake in the company. Okay, kind of like what you see on Shark Tank, right? Now running the numbers, it seems like a pretty good idea for both parties. But according to Damien, it isn't. He thinks it's a bad idea. You have a partner at 30%, but next thing that happens is you run through all that money. According to him, there's a pretty good chance of that happening too. So at $50,000, you might be making a profit of 10 grand. Okay. Uh, Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if I just confuse you. This is the example he wrote in his book. I'm just sharing it with you. But uh, yeah, okay, that makes sense to me. I got it now. I thought I just confused you. But now you have a little bit more money to spend. So what happens is you go on like a drunken sailor. You start blowing cash, and you have to start feeding back that $200,000 investment. So the business plan has changed. Before you pay yourself that same $10,000 in profit, you have to sell about $100,000 worth of stuff because you got more overhead, marketing, all that sort of stuff. So that's a pretty big percentage leap, and it won't end there because there'll be a lot more pressure on your little startup to do even more business, and which means there'll be more pressure to kick things up a few notches and grow, and you'll be more pressure to grow at a rate that you don't feel you're comfortable with. Okay, so it might work out that you need another shot of capital. Ding, you need more money. But what happens then? Yeah, you have to give away even more of your business. Was it 30%, 20%, even 10%, whatever it is. Before you know it, I mean, you're basically working for somebody else. You're taking all the risk and all the headaches, and they're making the cash off of you. Kind of makes some sense. I wonder if he thinks all the people that just walk up on stage in a Shark Tank are a bunch of idiots. I don't know. Maybe so. There's some good stories, but maybe not. I don't know. Interesting. But what he says, according to him, this is pretty interesting, is if you hang in there, if you let the business grow organically, kind of what he did, he kind of worked at Red Lobster the whole time when he was growing his FUBU brand. Before that, he used to actually pick up people in his van in New York and drop them up kind of like a beginner before Uber got started. But if you let the business grow organically and take whatever it needs to go, you'll be in a better position. Soon your cash flow will be strong enough so that you can finance all that extra money instead of giving it away, and with all those chunks of your company. the equity, which is not good at all. Okay, and that kind of makes sense to me. Uh, that makes a lot of sense. Does it make sense to you? Hopefully it does. Also, one more point, and he takes a message from Mark Cuban, and this is kind of a no-brainer. I agree with this. Is that once you start making money, you got to pay off your debt, man. That's the first available dollars because it's a guaranteed return. I mean, it's the same thing if you have like credit card debt. I mean, if you have any money, you fucking pay off the fucking debt. Instead of worrying about investing or making more money with your money, right? It's kind of a no-brainer. So let's talk about where to get funding, okay? And the first, maybe the easiest place to get funding is, yeah, mommy, daddy. Like Jeff Bezos did with Amazon, right? He actually went to his parents and he said, I may not pay you back. I don't know. Yeah, he said that. True. But it might be the riskiest, and you don't want to ruin your relationships with your family members. If you give any money to a family member for a loan, consider it like a gift. If you get it back, great. If not, hey, don't expect it to get back. This family, different. Uh, Even Jeff Bezos said that too. So that's one area. Next up is the bank. Yeah. Now, according to Lori Greiner, I read her book too. She's the lady on Shark Tank, not the one in the real estate, but the other one. She like took 200 products to market. She's big. She says the best time to go to a bank for a loan is after you start getting purchase orders. It makes sense. If you have to sell some shit, and the bank goes, okay, you're serious, I can get my money back. But if you don't sell that thing, people are like, nah, man, I don't know if people are gonna buy that thing. Which makes a lot of sense. You'll be seen more credible if you have sales. You should have sales, okay? And she also recommends keep a good relationship with your bank. The money. Now another thing she says. Oh yeah, the next place is if a bank denies you, the family denies you, where do you go next? Yeah, you go to a venture capitalist. About to say vultures, but they're basically pools of money from high wealth individuals who are looking to get a high rate of return on their investment. Yeah, they want to make money. There's that place. And of course, next is crowdfunding, like Kickstarter, I'm talking about. I did a whole video about this, very interesting. Crowdfunding, well, Kickstarter is an all or nothing bet. Your goal is to reach this much money, and you give certain prizes for people to donate or whatever. And if you reach that goal, great. If you don't hit it, well, nobody gets anything. So that's an interesting place. And of course, I had to talk about this, but go hustle your ass off in other ways, like a side job, like Red Lobster. I don't know, wash cars, walk dogs on the side, whatever it takes. Make some money, fund it through your own efforts. Like what Damian did when he worked at Red Lobster, working as food brands. And I'm also going to talk about another option of just become an affiliate marketer. I'm going to touch base on this real quick. But one of the easiest side hustles there are, especially thanks to the internet, if you live in some small little town like me, you can still make money. The internet opens up doors. Is affiliate marketing. It's one of the easiest ways to make money on the internet. So if you want to make money as an affiliate marketer, or if you already are an affiliate marketer, I highly encourage you to click that link below because you will check out and view tricks, special methods, and techniques that can improve your sales with affiliate marketing by a lot. That's good. You like money. Boo, 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 boo. I don't know what I'm doing. Weird. So I highly recommend that. Now I hope you got some value from this video. I hope it was entertaining. You learned something. If you did, I really would appreciate the thumbs up. Boom. I like that. So thanks a lot for your time. I hope you have a great, awesome rest of your day. Take care and bye.